QUEBON.
Don't blindly memorize the multiplication table. No one should memorize the multiplication table growing up. Your parents memorize the multiplication table too, right? That's why they make their children memorize it as well. I heard some children memorize the multiplication table even before elementary school. Moms brag about how much of the multiplication table their children memorized. Our child memorized until the multiples of 2. Our child knows until the multiples of 3. Then some other mom brags about their 6-year-old memorizing until the multiples of 9. They think, maybe our child is a genius. I'm sorry, but that's a little cringe and stupid. This is a shortcut to making your child stupid. Wait, that's a little harsh. Let's just say not smart. All parents watching this, please don't get mad. I swear I can explain why. What do you think of when you see this? Most students will instantly say 27 because they memorized it mechanically. Also, they believe that 27 is the only right answer. However, this is not true. If you look at this equation, you should think of the meaning and not the answer 27. 3 times 9 means that there are 3 9s because it means to add 9 3 times. Very simple, right? This is its actual meaning. Saying that 3 times 9 is 2 10s and 7 1s is complicated. Also, if we say it this way, we don't know if the number comes from 20 plus 7 or 26 plus 1 or otherwise. The meaning disappears. Like how 50% of the population did when Thanos snapped his fingers. When we say 3 times 9, we should think of a rectangle like this. Actually, only humans answer 27. Computers think of this number as 11011. Regardless, 3 times 9 is equivalent to 3 9s. A rectangle. If we're asked to count something, we use the decimal number system since we have 10 fingers. So, we always express numbers by showing how many tens, hundreds, thousands, and so on there are. Here, the number similar to 9 is 10. If there are 3 9s, we have to take 1 apple out of each 10, since 9 is 1 less than 10. Ultimately, 3 9s are equivalent to 3 10s minus 3. 30 minus 3. The idea of 3 being less than 30 seems simpler than 27. We answered by using the 3 we had in our original question. So we now know that we can apply this idea to other situations. 2 times 9 is 20 minus 2. 7 times 9 is 70 minus 7. This seems more logical and simpler when applying to other situations and problems. From now on, don't brag about memorizing the multiples of 9 in the multiplication table. Multiples of 9 in the multiplication table is actually the easiest. Would you be able to think of this if you just memorized? Memorization makes your child lose the power to think on their own. It's a shortcut to becoming not smart. Nevertheless, some people still claim that multiplication tables help solve problems quicker. Let's see why the power to think is more important than memorization. 7 times 99. It would be pretty easy to answer if we memorized all the multiples of 99. But ain't no one got time for that, son! have the power to think,
Yay!
we know that this is 7 99s. Since 99 is 1 less than 100, the answer is simply 700 minus 7. How would a person who only memorized do this? They would just do it mechanically, like this. 7 times 9 is 63, and again 7 times 9 is 63. So if we add, we get 693. Since 998 is 2 less than 1,000, we get 35,000 minus 2 times 35. No matter how well one memorizes the multiplication table, they cannot beat someone who understands and attains the ability to think. If we memorize, we can only solve one particular problem, not new, more interesting problems. Why? We won't have the power to think.
Yay!
A multiplication table is used a lot in our daily lives, so it will be helpful to memorize it. Even if we do memorize the multiplication table, we should memorize it after learning about the power to think. Memorizing at a young age gets rid of this power to think. Similarly, we should never memorize formulas such as the factorization formula, quadratic formula, or trigonometric function formulas. Understand before memorizing. Then you will thrive in the AI world. Don't memorize the multiplication table until you understand the meaning and the key point. That's it. QUEBON.
깨봉.